12-round match last night, and he cooked that man all fight. He dominated this man all fight. Yes, some of those rounds you can give Canelo, but he could not do nothing with Terrence Bud Crawford last night. What I just witnessed, the man moved up 2 weight classes to fight him and beat him. Shout out to them for putting on the show. Crawford, his movement was great. Canelo was trying to get him, on the ropes and in the corner. As soon as he got him there, Crawford, whoop, whoop, I ain't over there no more. What you talking about? I ain't over there no more. Then every time Terrence Crawford threw anything, it wasn't just one. He pop, 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 pop. Hold on, back up, pop, 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 pop. Canelo couldn't do nothing with that man last night, man. Crawford was going to beat anybody last night. The man, hey, man, you can't beat somebody that got shot in the head, drove himself to the hospital. Can't beat nobody like that. We can review what was going on, but from what I saw, he went in there and he did exactly what his strategy was. That's something that a lot of boxers don't have. Like, you have a strategy, but then if you get you get pop, you get hit a couple times, you forget everything. Now you just out there. This man put his hands to the test. This man hit him with combinations. Was doing a lot of movement. Had a lot of movement going around the ring. Canelo wanted to walk him down and hit him with some power shots. And this is another thing. Shout out to Crawford, because he ate some of those. You could tell, Canelo was really trying to, he ate those. And he kept it going. He didn't run. He didn't do none of that. Hey, shout out to him, man. I want to see what, he probably number 1 now. He's definitely number 1 pound for pound. I don't know if I can watch highlights because I don't want to get copyrighted. You know how that is with boxing videos and stuff like that. But listen, man, it was great. So look, we're gonna read what they say about each round, and I'm gonna see if I can remember anything from it. But what I watched was a masterclass. All right, round 1. Crawford immediately presses forward and throws jabs to the body. Canelo hasn't thrown a punch in over a minute. Crawford is circling away from Canelo, who digs to the body with a left. Combination from Crawford lands clean. Canelo is targeting the body, but Crawford's movement is making him hard to track. That's exactly what I saw all fight. What he just said. Working behind the jab, boom, boom. Couple combinations, and he's circling out. He's not letting him get to not letting him get him on the ropes and not letting him get in the corner. Round 2. Crawford is showing Canelo different looks as Canelo attempts to get inside. He eats a few jabs from Crawford. Getting a body shot, Crawford continues to work the jab. Canelo lands a hard right to the body. Crawford rumbles right back with a combination, and both pick up the pace. Crawford is attempting to come over the top with a jab. He sniffs it out. Yo, Diggy, what up? More jabs from Crawford as the round comes to a close. Listen, the first 4 rounds went just like that. Crawford worked behind the jab, throwing combinations, circling out so Canelo don't get him in the don't get him in the corner and on the ropes and stuff. We talking about the fight from last night, man. Bud Crawford. First 4 rounds, I did give first 4 rounds to him. Now the 5th round is where Canelo snatched the round, but it really wasn't a good round for either one of them. So round 5 is where I believe they went to the corner and was like, hey, Crawford, bro, you might have lost that round. You need to pick it up. And when I tell you that boy picked it up, round 6, that boy came out that thing and started putting coming to eat. You could tell he picked up the pace on him. It's like, wait a minute, you ain't do this the last 5 rounds. You gonna pick it up even more? And he picked it up even more. Got that round. Round 7, still doing the same thing. Like he could not, like Canelo couldn't do anything with this man last night. He couldn't do anything with that man last night. But Canelo, he got one of the strongest chins in the game. Neither one of them ever been dropped before. Canelo got one of the strongest chins because Crawford was popping him. But it's like, dang, he ain't going down from nothing. Shout out Terrence Crawford though. Also, there's a so I got something right here. So Teofimo, he crashed Crawford's post conference, and Crawford put that man on blast. Let me see if he got it. Let me see if they got it. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Take care of family and everything. Did that help you prepare for big fights like this? Definitely been training since February. Absolutely. All right. That's all I want to do. Congrats, yo. Can I ask you something? What's up, Jeff? You want to sign a contract? Let's go.
See right here. He said he just asked him. He just asked him, when you gonna sign this contract? That's Shakur Stevenson. So Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson is supposed to fight, and he just asked Terrence Crawford, like, you gonna crash and ask me a question? Bet, I got a question for you. When you gonna sign the contract for my boy over here? He said, sign the contract. Sign the contract. He telling him, sign the contract.
Hey, congratulations, though.
Look, he wasn't ready for that. He just wanted to be like, hey man, you did good. How did you prepare? And that boy put him on blast, like, when you gonna sign a contract? He was not ready for that. He wasn't ready for that at all. But anyway, moving on, man. That was a good fight last night. You know what? I do have something to say, something else about this fight. Can y'all please stop having these fights start so late? The 30 plus crew, we be sleeping before y'all throw a punch, man. We be sleeping before y'all throw a punch, man. Can we please? Please. Hold on. Can we please start these fights at a better time, man. The main event need to start way early, man. The 30 plus crew be sleep before they even get it on. We wake up in the 4th round. Like we done got knocked out. We done woke up in the 4th round. Just start a little bit. Start the main event a little early, please. And then the intros be long. Like they read every accolade both of the fighters had. We don't want to know that. Anyway, if the fight says 10 p.m., let the main event be 10. Thank you. Let the main event be when you tell us when the fight start. They be like, hey, Crawford, Canelo, 9 o'clock. So when I turn it on at 9 o'clock, you know what I want to see? Canelo and Crawford. I don't want to see Rodriguez and Lewis. I don't want to see that. That ain't what I turned this on for. Now that fight 10 rounds and they going the distance. Ain't nobody knock nobody out, so they can't even cut it short. Now y'all want to, then you want to throw in advertisement, bruh. Now people got to sing. Now we ain't trying to watch all that. When I tune in, this is what I want to tune in and see. I don't want to see all of the extra. Unless you tell us beforehand, like, hey, 9 o'clock, the entire event starts. The main event starts at boom. Do it like that. That's it. On to the next. All right. Jimmy High Roller, who is...
Could you turn me up in the headphones a little bit?